Hey everybody, it's Jason with the Boardgame Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called Those Pesky Garden Gnomes. Those Pesky Garden Gnomes is a game published by Rio Grande Games, designed by Rasmus Sams Whitener. I probably said that incorrectly, I do apologize. It plays 3 to 5 players in 45 minutes. Effectively what you're doing in this game, is there any story? Let's see. No. About just watch out for mischievous gnomes. Okay, so whatever. So this is a trick-taking game where you're trying to be pesky gnomes. Pesky gnomes. And you're trying to play a trick-taking game while scoring the least amount of points. So unlike most trick-taking games, you want to score the points, you're trying to use the card play and all of that to meet a certain goal so you can be as close to zero or your goal as possible. So that's enough talking about it. Let's go on the table. Check it out.
Come on, play the game.
Alright, so here's a game of Those Pesky Garden Gnomes, all set up for 3 players. To set up, you're going to put the score tracker out here in the middle of the table. Give each player a color. So in this case, I have red, blue, and green. I'm not going to remember who's who, so for now, until we score some points, I'll do this. Then, you're going to shuffle up all the cards. You're going to deal each player 10, so there's going to be some left over in a 3-player game. Then, you're going to randomly give each player a goal card. And each player is going to randomly take one of these bidding chips. Okay, so what we're going to do is it's a trick-taking game. I'm going to play with this one face up. I'm not even going to look at theirs because it doesn't matter. We'll look at their bonus chip, because this is important for who goes first. So I have -9. They have +1, and they have +6. All right, so this player is going to be the first player because it's second highest is first. So what we're trying to do is we are trying to get as close to our combined goal as possible. So there's 3 different kinds of goals. There are number goals, meaning this plus this is how close I need to get when I'm taking tricks. And that'll make sense when we start playing. There are also card goals, which I need to get 10 red. For every 1 that I'm off of that, I get a point. You're trying to score as little points as possible. Once someone hits 30, that's the end of the game. Whoever has the lowest points is the winner. So there's points, and there are cards, and then there's also this one, a no goal. What this means is you get 0 points minus your chit here. So if I had 0 minus -9, I would get 9 points. No matter what cards I take in the round, irrelevant, I'm going to get 9 points. Okay, so that's not great. If you get this card, you want to get like a 1 or something low, because you're maxed out at 10 per turn, but you want to try to make it possible to get less points. But with this one, that's not going to do it. So points, cards, no goal are the 3 goals that we can have. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So here's what the cards look like. This player's first. I'm going to just show you one card, kind of, and they're all going to be broken down something like this. So the cards are going to have a color. There's yellow. I'll show you all the colors. There's blue. There's red. And I don't have any green, but there's also a green. And each of the suits are going to have a different number of cards. And the card breakdown is 5 greens, 10 yellows, 15 blues, 20 reds, and they range from 1 to the number of cards. So green's the least, red is the highest. And in these cards, which is also hard to see, there's a red circle, so nothing, nothing, red circle right there with either a negative or a positive amount of points. When you're trying to hit these goals, the only cards that you really care about when you're taking are the ones that have red points. So if I took this card, I would be at -3 points. I need to get like 14 points so I can get as close to 0. So this is not a card I want to take because I'm negative. Yeah, I mean, I do want to take that card because I want to try to get to -14 points. So I want to try to get as many of these cards that give me points to add up to my goal as possible. All right, and again, that'll make more sense as we play. So this player gets to determine trump if they want to, or they cannot. And I think they're going to make it yellow because they have a pile of yellow cards. And then they get a lead. I don't know what their goal is. It doesn't matter. So I'm just going to lead this 17 out. 17 is not worth any points. Then it will come to this player, I think. And they have all these cards. There's all the greens right there. No yellow, one blue. So they have to follow suit, just like normal trick taking. I need to get some points. So I can't take this one, so I'll just play under it. Still no points on these cards, so we're at 0 right now. This player will play a card. They're going to play the 5. This player led the 17, so they now have 5 points. And I'm going to keep these down here separated out by points and not points, so I know. Then there's their lead again because it's a trick-taking game. And they will play this Tim Blue. Tim Blue, no points. Then it's back to me. I need to get some negative points. Let's see here. Blue, blue. None of my blues have any negatives, but I want to get in the lead, so I'll play this 12. So still no points. And then this player will play. Gotta play blue. They will play the 15. So they're gonna play the 15. So they take the card. And now I'm watching them play, and I know they either want a bunch of blue cards or they need to get some negative points. So they're gonna take this card. The 15 will count as points for them, so I'll put that over there. It's their lead. All right, now they're gonna play. They don't care now. They'll play this 7, which is a negative 7. Then it'll come to this player. And they have to play a yellow. They have a 1. They'll dump the 3. So this is that player. This is this player. And now it's up to me. And I will. Do I have yellow? What is trump? I think yellow is trump. So no, of course I don't have any yellow. So I'm going to dump this 1. All right, so that is negative 10 points coming to this player. And then it's their lead again. Okay, and then I think I gave that to the right player. Yeah. Okay, so then they're going to go ahead and play this 1. Comes to me. I don't have any yellow still, which blows. So I'll play this 2. And then it comes to this player, and they have this yellow, so they have to play this 1. And none of these cards are any points, so they can go in the non-point pile. All right. And then it's their lead again, so they're going to play the 13 blue. Back to this player. They have to play a blue. They only have 1 blue. A 6 blue, no points. So no points out there yet. And then I don't have any blue, so I'll play this 3 green, which is negative 3 points, and that will go to this player. Okay, it's their lead again. And they will play this 12 red. And I will, or this player will play this red. It's the only red they have. No points still. Then this player, I need to get some flipping points. I gotta play 13. So I'm gonna play 13, no points, but I at least win the trick. Okay, now I'm going to play this this negative 3. And then they will come to this player, and they have a 14, of course. And then it will come to this player. They don't have red, and they actually don't want that trick, but they'll take it no, they don't want it. Yeah, they'll take it. Negative 3 is good for them, I guess. I don't know. Again, I don't know what their goal is, so I'm assuming. So they take that. It's their lead again. They'll play this blue 1. Back to me. I will play this 4. This blue is a +5, so there's a +5 out there right now. And then, so they're going to go ahead, play this. So they're going to get a +5. Okay, then they're going to lead. They'll lead the 11. Comes to this player. They have 2 yellows, so they'll play the 4. And then to me, and I will play the 10. So blue gets it, or yellow gets it because they played the only trump, and the only one that's points is the blue one. And then yellow will lead, and everybody will just play their card because it doesn't matter now. And yellow wins it. No points. No points. Nope. And +11. All right. So now the round is over. So I need to be as close to -14 as possible. I have 0 points. So I'm 14 points away from my goal. So when that happens, you get a maximum of 10 points. You can't get more than 10 points in a round. Okay, so that was terrible. Then this player, what's their goal? They needed to get half the deck, which in a 3-player game is 15 cards. This doesn't matter for them. It's only how many cards they get. So let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 cards. They got exactly 15 cards. They get 0 points. There they go. So they're at 0. Then this player, what do they have? They needed to get 0 cards. They did not accomplish that. They have a whole pile of cards, so they will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They have 12, so they're going to max out at 10. All right, and then after that is done, we go here, we get rid of these, shuffle these up. These can come back, get shuffled around. Shuffle these, shuffle these. All right, and then we would reset up again with a difference. Every time someone hits 10, you get to either take 2 of these or 2 of these and pick. So I could have 2 gold cards and a bidding chip, or I could have 2 bidding chips and a gold card to help me on my journey to get no points. Once you get to 20, the whole time you're at 20 until the end, you get to pick 2 gold cards and 2 of these chits, these bidding chips, to help you on your journey to being successful. And then the game will keep going like that until someone gets to 30. So say it's like this. Whoever has the lowest score is the winner. If everybody gets to 30 on the same round, we share the victory or the loss, I guess. If, yeah, so that's it. Or if it gets like this, they would share the victory. So you're trying to get the lowest amount of points possible over the course of however long it takes to get to 30. So that is Those Pesky Garden Gnomes. Let's go to the top. See what you think about it.
What do you think, son? What do you think?
All right, well, that was Those Pesky Garden Gnomes. So first off, I want to talk about the components. Look how big this box is. This box is huge, okay? What comes in this box is these cards, 5 of these gnomes. The gnomes are cool, by the way. They're cool little wooden bits. So 5 of these gnomes. Like, I don't know, 12 of these chits. This board. It basically is this much stuff. And the box is, yikes, huge. So, I don't love that. But otherwise, I like the components. I like the board. I like, you should walk it through a garden, hence the name. I really like the art on the actual gnome cards. When there's one gnome, it's a 1. When there's a lot of gnomes, the number's really high. The number on the card is the number on the gnomes. The only thing I don't like about it, which has been mentioned in some other reviews, is the scoring part right there is really hard to see. So when you're playing this card out, you have to really look at it to think, oh man, that's an 11-point card. Where this 17 looks exactly the same, just doesn't have the little icon there. So that's a super important part of the game and is really hard to see, which is kind of frustrating. But once you get used to looking for it, it's fine. I just wish it would have been like more central to the card. Like maybe put it, I don't know, a plus or a minus in the center there. That would have helped. instead of just tucking the little red number up in there. Not a big deal, but it's super important to the game if you have one of those number gold cards, and if you can't see what you're doing, it makes life a little bit difficult. So this game is really fun. We played through 2 games of it today. The first game was a little rough because I was really having trouble with the scoring. The scoring is really pretty simple. You're just trying to hit your goal, and everything that you're off by your goal, you're going to score some points. So if your number is to be negative 13, you need to try to get as close to negative 13 as you can. You get negative 15, you get 2 points. You get negative 22, you get 9 points. That's it. You have that one goal that's just 0 plus this or minus this. You get whatever number is on this. Plus or minus doesn't matter. That token, that card is worth this amount of points. Done. And then you can just play spoiler and try to mess people over. Super fun. I enjoy this game quite a bit. I like trick-taking games that do something different. I don't want to just play euchre where, oh, you play the right bar, you're going to win this trick. Oh, you played the left bar, you're going to win this trick. That's fun. It's fine. I like euchre. I just also like games that feel like a game. Tiny deck of cards, lots of strategy, because I'm trying to accomplish these goals. And I dig that. You should know that. I've talked about that in other trick-taking videos that I've done. Something that I enjoy. So I'm going to give this a BGM Accept the Seal. It's not going to get a super high seal. It's going to get a 7 out of 10 on BGG, which is a 3.5 out of 5 wrenches on our arbitrary wrench scale. That means absolutely nothing, but with that to give it the games that we enjoy. And that's what I'm going to do. So that is Those Pesky Garden Gnomes from Rio Grande Games. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and as always, keep gaming.